everyone! Welcome back to my Let's Play of 13 Sentinels Aegis Room. Today is the day. We're gonna do the final boss. I'm really nervous, but we're gonna do our best. But before that, let me just address a couple things. One, really quick, if you were like, hey, if you happen to be one of the few who's looking forward to my Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory Let's Play, my package is lost, so don't know where it is. My heart's broken. I was really hoping to play it before the weekend, before Monday, today, where I'm recording this, because I have a test this week, and I'm trying not to be my usual self and not study. I'm really bad at studying. So we'll see. So kind of bummed about that. I'm gonna pray I can get one at GameStop or Walmart. Should have a video out for that maybe today along with this. I don't know. Fingers crossed. More importantly, more relevant to those of you watching 13 Sentinels, what I did was I kind of looked up the trophy. So God, I already didn't look up the name of the trophy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't remember the name of it. There's a trophy basically for getting S rank on 30 areas, right? So if we see, if I had done it on these first three, we have 10, 20, 30. Then the boss, there's 31. So I tried like 3 times on this one, even knowing that the abscess are there, and I tried bringing 3 melee people because they whittled down the boss faster. I tried using only long range people. That didn't work. So what I actually found out is you can do it on any difficulty, as long as you get S rank on a level. Doesn't matter what difficulty, you get the trophy. So what I did is I went and I did it on casual, which was a joke. It's for people who just want the story, so they made it really easy. And I got S rank, so I unlocked the trophy. And the only reason I did that was because that also unlocked the file. I didn't want to not get all the files for you guys. That's also a trophy. So I put it on the casual level. I hope that doesn't matter to you guys. If it does, I do apologize. I just thought it was more important that I do this and not be trying to struggle with it for days. So Type 98 biped, a weaponized mech that predated the Sentinels. I can't talk. Equipped with 16 rocket launchers and 2 Gatling guns. With no way of handling close quarters combat, they were swiftly outclassed as the kaiju drew near. Oh my god. Alright, solid. So I think we read the other one. And I guess the last ones will unlock with the final. Well, the final battle doesn't unlock any. So I don't know how we're still at 84%. I don't know. But anyways, so that's what I did. Let me save really quick for whatever reason. And so I went through, and all we have to see is Horde of Many Kaiju will appear. So I figure 2 missile rains, and we've got interceptors. We got our 2 missile rain people. He also has super large missile, which is pretty good. We got Ryoko with her sentry, also Guardian Avenger, shield emitter. Shields proved to be really helpful in that fight when I finally beat it, as you guys saw. And then I'm going to bring 2 melee people just in the off chance that they throw in some really strong singular enemies there. I was thinking of just doing like 2 missile rains and a super large missile, but then I was like, oh, I might need a Demolisher Blade if there's like a, I don't know, an X version of something, or even the Gladiators. So I know I've been picking a lot of the same people for these last 3 battles, but like I said, you bring your best people to the fight, right? And then they're all pretty amped up. I think they've all got +8 on most things, or +5. Maybe I should buff that up real quick. Can I do it twice? I can. Alright, that's close enough. Okay, oops. But yeah, so we're gonna go through, let's do this. If we hopefully do it on our first try. If not, I might switch to casual. It depends on how many tries it takes me. 2 isn't bad. 3, but yeah, so let's jump in. Last battle. End of the game, right guys? Oh god, okay, let's go. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you as always for your support on the series. May 28th, 4/17.
We're up against the wall here. Would really love a clue about what's gonna happen. How much do you know about universal control?
Not much.
Well, it manages the world, right? Keeps things running smooth, keeps us thinking we're from our own eras. So why would it let some crazy disaster like this go unchecked? What, you're saying it's not working? Universal control is still operating. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be getting headlines of this happening around the world.
So, the system doesn't think this is unusual? That's right. Because it's checking it against the decode inside you. It convinces the system that's a normal process. That's when the Daimos appear. Universal control
gets taken over before it can even register anything. It forces a manual system reset.
If it was aware of any of this, it'd never let this situation even happen.
It still hasn't picked up on the problem? This whole giant robot apocalypse thing is kinda hard to miss.
The Aegis severs the link. It can't detect any of this.
Cutting off its connection to its nerves. Like a doctor's anesthetic before the knife.
Ew.
It's numb to the intrusion. And that's why we have to wake it up and show it the threat. We have to make the system understand. This is not normal. It's a state of emergency. So how do we do that? I can broadcast the terminal link signal from the command ship I'm on. By routing the signal through here, I can reconnect the link severed by the Aegis. That should make Universal Control finally realize what's going on. So this was your big fallback plan? Yes. It's the only option we have left. And that'll fix all of this? We won't have to fight anymore? Not yet. You've still got 5 minutes and 44 seconds until the mainframe is ready.
Great.
If the final terminal is taken over before then, when the world gets reset, you'll all vanish along with it. This is the moment of truth. The final battle. Please, protect us all.
5 minutes is a long time. Victory condition, defend the terminal until the mainframe activates. Lost condition, terminal destroyed or any pilot killed. Oh god, 5 minutes? These battles usually take us, I think at most, we've taken 5 seconds. Oh god, okay. You know what this means? We're gonna need sentries and we're gonna need interceptors for when we run out of EP.
Don't wait.
Gotta keep it together. Number 17,
My turn now. Enemy A.
I'll take them down quick. Need help.
What's the plan? How's the Sentinel? Did that do it? What's our plan? I won't back down.
I'm gonna have him and Natsuno on opposite sides so they can do missile range.
Don't let up.
This is kind of dangerous.
Here goes. Did that work? Did that do it? Good. Neutralized.
Let's go, Natsuno. There's still hope. We must survive.
They're going for
Gotta
me.
do something.
Need to get rid of these missiles.
This could get ugly.
Oh no!
Try.
I'm being targeted. Enemy threat range.
Class is in session. Get bit! Is that all you got? What's our plan? Leave it to me.
Tighten up here. Get it!
No room for hesitation. Don't let up.
Ooh. Alright, over here, dude.
You're done. Did that do it?
I keep my spirits up. Gotta do something.
Okay, I was like, I wanted to move up a little bit more.
Number 17 is moving.
Okay, we've got sentry over there. Let's have one over here.
Need help.
Don't waste any chances.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna have him head over. Oof.
What's the plan?
Where is Ogata's over here, right? There he is. need someone over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have him kill this guy first. No, I'm gonna have Nenji do that. Okay, let me go this way.
Number 11. No dice. They've got me trapped. Don't
What?
let up. Here goes. How was that? Okay. What now? Die already! Take it! They're targeting our
Must win. I'm counting on you.
Stay calm. Remember your training.
Oh my god. That is terrifying.
They ought to be used to fights by now. Here comes the pain. Yeah! See ya. Michael.
Gotta do something. Ready for this?
No room for hesitation. Don't let up. Number 11.
The last adjustments are going smoothly. Just hold out a little longer.
I wish I could see how much time we had left. Is it actually like 5 minutes real time? Like, that's what I want to know.
I'll take the Sentinel.
Whoop.
Come on. How was that? Be used to fights by now.
Guess I should leave one person over here, right? Probably.
Let's do this. Get bit. That all you got? They're going for
Need help. Gotta keep my spirits up. What to do?
What's the plan?
Ooh.
Take this. That work? How many left? What's our plan?
Let's go over here. It's like, what massive horde of enemies do I want to target out of the two okay. Please don't break my PlayStation.
This could get ugly.
I must win. I won't give up. They're here.
What do I do?
Oh god. Can I get over there?
Chew on this. Take it. Got a target over back here. My turn now.
Oh, is he floating? Oh, I forgot. Is that an RPF? He needs to die. Hold on. Let me...
How's the Sentinel? What's the
Gotta
plan?
keep it together.
Move. How was that?
Nice.
Neutralized.
Gonna be
No
okay.
point.
Okay, not to know.
Let's go, not to know.
That ought to be
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
Okay, I need her to wait 1 second. Because I want Ryoko to spend some EP before I recover EP, otherwise it'll be a waste, you know what I mean?
Get bit. You like that? Good. There's our enemy on the place.
What to do?
I won't back down.
He has enough for it though, so let's see. That direction, that direction.
Target confirmed.
He can't really reach the right side as well.
I need to think.
We got two right there, two right there, two right there. Let's do some over here.
Need help.
Okay, so now we'll do... There we go.
Let's go, not to know. Give up.
I'm trying to have them attack the big guys, so let's go over here. Any big guys over there? Oh, there's one. Alright. Interceptors, go! What's nice is I don't have to worry about a percentage, you know what I mean?
Let's do this.
Nice.
There it goes. Don't waste
Okay. Oh, is it in the air? Oh, hold on, does he have? He does.
Fall. Good.
Processing is halfway done. You've all come so far. I know you can do this.
Halfway there, whoa! Living on a prayer. Okay, should I have to recover? Oh my sweet baby Jesus. We're gonna need to EMP these fools.
No room for hesitation. How's the Sentinel? You're done. Did that do it? Excellent. You're like any other punks. Class is in session.
Oh, man, okay.
Life support final processing at 75%. We're in the final stretch. Please don't give up. Protect us.
Girl, I ain't giving up. Who do you think you're talking to?
How's that?
No room for hesitation.
I don't know where to send him. I feel like I need someone on this side. Oh, but he's also keeping this side at bay. That's hard. Maybe over here. Might regret it. We'll see. Ooh.
I won't give up.
I don't have any more, right?
We
Damn.
will not
Okay.
lose. I need to think things through.
Here they come. No point overthinking it. Chew on this.
Get him out of there.
That work? Neutralize. Target this place.
Need help. Got it.
How's this?
Gotta keep it together. Just watch. Hit it. Yeah.
They've got their laser now. Move. How was that? Target destroyed. Enemy on the move. Leave it to me. Okay. What now?
Okay, I'm gonna have him move over here. Can't leap attack over there, though. There's nothing to attack.
Number 10. Away. No room for hesitation.
Nenji's got those. Let's go take care of these guys.
Did that do it? I hit. What do I do?
There they are. Okay.
They're like any other punks. Number 10.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Did it! All right! We must survive. Initiating shield.
Thanks. What's the plan? Move.
We got this, everyone. We got this.
How many left? What do I do?
Oh, I need...
I'm right here. Yeah! I won't back down.
Let's go this way.
I'll just... Need help.
They're finished. Okay. What now? Come on. Get bent.
Get bent! Oh my god, I love them. Okay.
Come on.
I love all the things on the fringes that are like out of bounds. Like, what?
Must win. I'm counting on you.
Alright, interceptors, let's go.
Got a target on my back
Let's
here.
do.
Nice. I was hoping to get a missile rain.
Ready for this?
Then take a sip of coffee. It's my form of EP. I have to keep myself going.
Preparations complete. Universal control suspended. Interluster link disconnected.
GG? I don't... Oh my god, I'm so emotional. Okay, so, whew, I just want to start off by saying, the ending was, I couldn't record it on my PlayStation, so if the quality changed, it's because I had to record it using my weird trash backdoor method, but, I'll show it to you guys. It should have been there. Hopefully I got it to all work out, but oh my god, like... Oh, I almost feel tears coming to my eyes. Like, honestly, like, I was worried that, you know, not that the game has been depressing, but there's been a lot of sort of, like, deep kind of melancholic tones throughout the entire thing, and I was just kind of worried that the ending wouldn't be happy, but like, oh, I can feel myself getting choked up. That ending was everything I could have ever wanted. It's like if I had a fan fiction of this game, that would be the ending, like, I feel like I would give, you know what I mean? Where it's sort of like everything works out for the better. So they all are alive, they wake up in their pods, they get to start fresh. That was such an Adam and Eve. I don't know a lot about religious stuff, but it was like Adam and Eve, right? With him, Juro and Yakushiji, and they're all happy, and they're advancing science, and, you know, even better, like, I would have been happy at that line, but even better, they show us 5 years in the future where they go back into the pods, and they revisit all these people, and they're trying to genetically engineer them, right? And so... you get to see them working with Professor Moimura. You get to see them talk about how they're married and how they have kids, and all the OTPs are just thriving in their new Earth. And you get to see them reconnect with the AI that they were friends with. And then even further than that, you get to see this sort of happy resolution for 426, for the Moimura that he was in love with. You know, it's like... I couldn't have asked for a better ending, and like, I was getting so choked up because they're all so happy and they deserve that, you know. They're like humanity's fresh start, and that's so beautiful seeing that. It's just beautiful. This whole game has been beautiful. Like, I don't get that feeling a lot from games. Like, Kingdom Hearts to me is beautiful, true. Are there a lot of other games that make me feel like that? Honestly, no. Like, there's a lot of games I enjoy, and I think they're remarkable, but there's not many with an ending that just makes you, like, feel like a catharsis. Like, such a, I'm so happy. It worked out, and everyone's happy, and it just, like, celebrates the beauty of, like, what makes us human, right? And it was really cool in terms of, okay, so this is me, let me just say I'm going into my final thoughts, I'm rambling, but let's start with the story, right? So they said in that comment I read a while ago that they wanted to sort of re-engineer what storytelling is. 100%, 10 out of 10, 1,000 out of 10, gold stars across the board. They did great. Like I said, I've seen something similar in like 9 Persons, 9 Hour, 9 Doors, and even then it was different because that was sort of more suspension of disbelief, like throwing your mind back in time. This was all very scientific. And as an engineer, like, I see they gave a lot of details, more than they needed to, just to make it seem realistic. You know what I mean? Like, this is not something that you really need to suspend your disbelief for. This could happen very easily. And I think they did a great job including enough science not to make people's brains explode who aren't very familiar, but to make it make sense. And to give a very coherent, very thought-provoking, and realistic story. And I admire the heck out of that. When time travel came up, I was kind of like, okay, I guess we're getting really sci-fi. But no, it turns out that was just a red herring, you know what I mean? Which I still love that twist. That was fantastic. And in terms of, like, gameplay, it was fun to play. Go through the different plot lines, get locked out, so you can't just, you know... It would kind of been boring to be like, okay, well, who do I do next? You know what I mean? I guess I'll just go through and do all of one person's. No, you know, they had locks. They had battle locks, too, where you had to actually go do destruction because it connected in. And that was really cool. I appreciated that. You know, they guided your storytelling, but not too much, because I still had some freedom to do who I wanted. And I think I mentioned it before, but it's very hard, I think, not that I know, but to make such a big cast and have every character be likable. You know, by the end, even though people started off rocky, they were just misunderstood, you know what I mean? But as time went on, I grew to love all of them. And that's why the ending was so good, because I'm so happy they're all happy, they deserve it, you know what I mean? Even the evil people, maybe Tetsuya Ida I don't like still, but 426, yeah, I understand where he was coming from. Professor Morimura, not so much. She's like, they needed a leader, and I'm like, I don't know if that was a good enough reason for you to, you know, work with that guy, do the black market stuff. So those two, I don't like them, but I admire them as villains because their motives are realistic. You know what I mean? I don't think they're that extreme. People do anything for money, for fame, to get their research done, for love. You know what I mean? So that it's very human. And so I think even in a world where everything is so technologically advanced, we still falter to our human desires. You know what I mean? And that's also where the other 13 won, because they're human and they have hope, regardless of how hopeless something seems. Like, humans have hope. You know what I mean? So applause to Vanillaware for making 13 characters with very fleshed out stories, unique personalities, and they're likable. That's incredible to me. So the story, top notch. I love it. I love a happy ending. I love a hopeful ending. So thank you. God, I'm emotional. Okay, so moving on really quick. I'm not going to ramble forever, but this might be a long episode. But Destruction, very cool. I don't play a lot of, like, I don't want to say like strategy games, but I haven't really had a battle system like this before, which to me it's hard for me to even see because I've played so many games, you know what I mean? So it's hard for me to get surprised, but I thought it was really cool. I think they included some of the great elements of sort of RPG party systems where, you know, you can sort of customize the characters how you want, what skills you give them, but there are still characters who are naturally better at certain things. So like Ryoko has, I mean, there's 3 people with sentries, but Ryoko has the ability to do 2 sentries, you know what I mean? Ogata and the other 2 melees all have I already forgot the name. Destruction Blade? Oh, wow, I'm failing right now. But he has the ability to amp it up even further. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can still customize, but there is still people who are better at certain skills. And I like that, because it helps guide you, but it also doesn't shut you out. So you can sort of build your team however you want. I like the skills, I like the upgrading. I do think the upgrading's a little costly in terms of buffing their stats, so it didn't make me want to do that, so it didn't seem to influence the game too much. On normal mode, there was a challenge, but it wasn't hard. There was only one level, as you guys saw, that I failed, and I think that's good, you know? I mean, for normal mode, that's fine. To just fail once, that seems like a pretty even playing field. I don't know how difficult the hardest mode is, but hey, if you want a challenge, good, they offer that, you know what I mean? And I like when games offer this, where they're like, if you don't want to do the battle, you just want the story, great. There's an easy mode, there's a normal mode, and there's a hard mode. It doesn't take much to do that, and I think it adds a lot to the game, you know what I mean? So, I really enjoyed the Destruction mode. It was a nice break, too, from story, because a lot of games like this, I think, only have story, like 999, which there's nothing wrong with that game, I love it, but it does get, it's a lot of the same thing after a while, you know what I mean? Which isn't bad, but it's nice to have this to mix it up. I also like having these files. I think it's great that they had them unlock over time. You get more details, they summarize things, they point out things in case you missed them, because I needed that. You know what I mean? It's a lot to remember. While I'm saying that, let's go see if we got any new ones. Oh, there are, okay. We'll read those after I finish this thought. But yeah, I think these were great. You know what I mean? They were fun to read. It's cool to see the characters, some bonus content. I love it. I think fluff text is amazing. Hope you guys don't mind that I read them to you. I just think, you know, they added to the game, right? For my opinion, they did. So speaking of that, let's really quick read through the new ones, and then I'll, you know, wrap up. I've been rambling a lot. So Tetsuya Ida 2188, he looks like a model. I was thinking that the other day. Anyways, during a bug regression test, the 2188 Tetsuya Ida noticed that a part of the final phase had been altered, so he reported this discovery to Renya Goto. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host to trigger a memory overwrite. Though the memory's contents remain unknown, it's clear that Jiro Izumi was the one who made the change. Right, and that was so they could get Professor Morimura to upload to her clone. Tsukasa Okino 2 loops ago. Apparently Tsukasa's like a little bit of a, like, gutter mind, as we saw in that ending, which is hilarious. Tsukasa Okino from 2 loops ago, 32 years ago, survives the war. Along with his friends Jiro and Morimura, he goes down the giant tunnel that the kaiju created and discovers universal control, how to shift between different sectors, and the countdown to the destruction of their world. Although he was able to send Izumi and Morimura to the next loop by shifting them to Sector 0, he himself disappeared along with that world. Oh, right, okay, Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Tamao Karabe. She's so nice. Since I loved those bonus videos from her and Professor Morimura at the end, it's just like, so much flavor text, but so beautiful and hopeful. Oh, okay. Tamao Karabe 2188. Since humanity lacked the technology to sustain life across multiple light years travel at the time, Tamao Karabe's plan for Project Ark was to transport only the genetic information over to the New World, where cloning and species restoration efforts would occur. However, since she believed that humanity is defined by the inheritance and evolution of our culture and knowledge, she also came up with the growth pods to teach the necessary information in a virtual world over the course of 20 years. That is also a very cool, just like scientific thing to have them learn humanity's culture. Like that, I love that. That's such a good thing. Tamao Karabe 1 loop ago. AI of Tamao Karabe that was born 1 loop ago. The body is the Tamao android prior to 426 taking control of it. When the Tomi Kisaragi android 426 chased Natsuno into the girls' bathroom, Tamao fought and destroyed the Kisaragi android. However, 426 seized the opportunity to take over Tamao Karabe's body, which erased her AI. No! As Jiro Izumi would have become a husk due to the battle in 2025, she changed his personality into the calm and obedient Jiro Karabe. She took pity on Megumi Yakushiji, who loved the prior Izumi, so she allowed Yakushiji to live with Karabe and look after him. She's really cool. I liked her. Tamao Karabe 1985. When the Tamao Karabe from 1 loop ago arrived in 1985, the AI, Tamao Karabe Granny, originally from 1985, was erased by universal control since they are the same person. Oh! To eliminate any discrepancies, the erased Tamao was established to be visiting relatives in Shimane. That makes sense. I was like, is she never going to come back? Okay, so that explains why we never saw her. Okay, cool. Nice. Wrapping up all the loose ends. Like, applause to them for doing this. Though Chihiro was born on March 2nd, 2100, her actual identity is Professor Chihiro Morimura from 2188. Therefore, she has no recollection about 2 loops ago or the time before Chihiro was born in the current loop, as those memories belong to the Morimura from 2 loops ago. She also has the memories from 2188, which include knowledge about Project Ark and the simulated space, her feelings towards Jirozumi, and her maternal instincts towards Tsukasa Okino. Speaking of that, wait, in the ending, if you guys saw, she's like, is Miura here? We should go pay him a visit since we're family. Did she mean Okino, or did she mean Miura? Because I don't remember her and Miura being related. Oh, she's his fake sister, right? Oh, I forgot about that. She's his sister. Well, his adopted sister. Okay. For a second, I was like, did they mean to say Okino there? Because you would think maybe she'd want to go visit her son, I guess. But, okay, I forgot their family, technically, from when she was adopted into their family. Okay, never mind. My brain had a brain fart. Miss Morimura, the grown-up version of Chihiro Morimura from 2 loops ago. When the world was reset, the Morimura that was saved in Sector 0 continued into the new world as a simulated personality. Yep. Miyoko, an AI managed by Universal Control, but the real hero. Oh my god, look at all these things. Tsukemi Wajima, an AI, yep. Jiro Izumi 2 loops ago. When the Kaiju invasion 2 loops Jiro Izumi arrived at a mysterious underground facility along with his friends Okino and Morimura. With Okino's help, Izumi and Morimura managed to escape the end of that world, but due to their radical actions in an attempt to change the future, Izumi gets captured by the government and becomes known as Prisoner 426. Yep. Man who looks like Jiro Karabe. What Jiro Karabe, Izumi from 2 loops ago looked like after 16 years. Grizzled man who looks like a spy. 426. His true identity is Jiro Izumi from 2 loops ago. Yep. He tried to kill all the candidates 1 loop ago because he theorized that the Kaiju invasions would stop if all candidates for the decode control key were gone. It's weird that we're getting all these at the end. Like, I feel like I could have gotten these earlier. Did I just miss them? Heizo is an AI. Yep. Professor Doji, an AI. AI. They're all AI. We're all AI. They're AIs. I like how he cried at the end. He's like, man, I'm so happy to see you, man. And Wajima's like, still an AI. Automated factories. Most functions of the current automated factories take place online. Not only has the production time been drastically shortened, but due to the technological leaps of 2188, their potential range of products output is near infinite. It's kind of scary. DD426. Ida uses DD426 in hopes that the Sentinel project would result in a failure. He had given up on this world, so he wanted to start a new loop quickly. Yeah, he's a bro. And not a good one. Program code that was written in 2188, 20 million years ago, during the heyday of an ancient civilization. The 2188 researcher Ryoko Shinonome was sick of humanity and believed peace could only be attained through genocide. Yikes. She was the one responsible for this code. Yep. One loop ago refers to one loop before the current time, and 2 loops ago refers to 2 loops before. Oh, really? Wow. The nurturing of the 15 members started once the terraforming of the new planet was completed, but the details of the terraforming's official end date are unknown. Therefore, the details on when the current loop began or how many have passed before it are unknown. However, based on the stability of the facility, it's believed that there have been at least 300 loops leading up to this point. Jesus. Proliferation of probes, a theory that Professor Yuki Takamiya of 2188 advocated and implemented for Project ARC. The probes carry DNA payloads to keep the human race alive, and they self-replicate and repair using the natural resources mined from asteroids in their path through space. They continually build up and break down, even though any unforeseen accidents. As long as they proliferate themselves like living organisms, they'll eventually arrive at their destination. That's a very cool piece of science right there. Cockpit is the growth pods intended to pass down humankind's culture and knowledge over the course of 20 years. These are meant for the 15 individuals who would inherit the new land. Those inside experience a world indistinguishable from reality through their nanomachines, as if they were living a normal life on Earth. Leap attack. First generation Sentinel function. Using the rocket engines and giant pistons on both legs, the Sentinel leaps high into the air. The massive shockwave upon landing is powerful enough to topple kaiju. Yep. EMP attractor. First generation Sentinel armament unleashes a forward-aimed electromagnetic pulse and paralyzes the enemy's electrical equipment. This draws enemy attention, which can be used for distracting them from high-priority targets. It can also stop the rotor blades of flying enemies and bringing them crashing to the ground. Anti-air defensive flares. First generation Sentinel armament spreads numerous superheated flares into the air, destroying aerial kaiju and missiles. Anti-ground multi-lock missiles. First generation Sentinel armament launches several auto-homing missiles at ground-based kaiju. Deprioritizing anti-air capabilities has made these missiles lighter while still preserving the Sentinel's mobility. Noise. Limiter removal. I don't think I ever used this. Whoops. First generation function. When the Sentinels joins their drive systems are under stress, temporary restrictions are placed on their movement to make sure those areas don't break. By removing these state operating limits, however, the Sentinel can move at 3 times its normal speed. Long periods in this state will cause the Sentinel to break down, so it is considered best to avoid extensive use. Tackle. First generation tackles kaiju along its path at a speed of Mach 1.47. Jesus. It utilizes the same propulsion power typically reserved for its leap attack, so a trajectory parallel to the ground results in explosive speeds. Yeah, leap attack was pretty important in that last battle. Defense mode. First generation Sentinel function. Utilizes the Sentinel's movement energy to create an electromagnetic armor. Sentinel's move speed gets reduced, but its defensive power increases significantly. EMP surrounding. First generation unleashes a powerful electromagnetic pulse around the Sentinel to stop enemy movement and draw their attacks. Aerial kaiju will crash into the ground as this pulse briefly cuts their power. Heavy Knuckles, second generation Sentinel armament, attacks kaiju by launching heavy impact arms toward them. The arms were originally built to break down massive pillars for high-rise buildings. Arm-mounted machine cannons. Second generation Sentinel armament showers kaiju in front of the Sentinel with a hail of bullets from the machine guns mounted on both arms. The giant 6-barrel Gatling guns fire bullets at a rate of 4,500 rounds per minute. The initial firing rate of the bullets can reach 1,100 meters per second. Oh my god, those are really fast. Anti-ground piercing rocket launcher, second generation Sentinel armament. The missile heads are made of a highly durable nickel chromium molybdenum. I hate that word. Steel alloy. Never liked it when I was using that on my tests and stuff. Once the tip pierces through the thick kaiju armor, the explosives in the body of the missile detonate and explode. The thicker the armor of its target, the more destructive its power is. Nice. Jammer rocket launchers. First generation Sentinel armament fires off rockets that shoot nanomachines into the kaiju, temporarily decreasing their defensive and mobility functions. Oh, cool, okay. Guardian Avenger, second generation Sentinel support equipment. Taking advantage of its kaiju attracting capabilities, this Guardian has a self-destruct function. Uses the same technology as the drum mine. Oh, nice. Shield emitter, second generation Sentinel support equipment. Once placed, this giant device shoots off numerous tiny drones, shielding nearby Sentinels with an electromagnetic barrier. Plasma Arc Fusion Cutter, second generation Sentinel armament, the ultimate weapon of the second generation. This large fusion cutter creates super hot plasma from an arc discharge and cuts through kaiju armor. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Though it uses an enormous amount of energy, it can melt through any kind of armor. I can't read this many things in a row. Chest-mounted 6 multi-launching rapid cannons. Did I have those? I don't remember the chest-mounted. Third generation Sentinel armament. Rapidly fires off large caliber rounds at incredible range. More technically, they're known as 22 caliber 46 centimeter 6-barrel cannons. Has a maximum firing rate of 85 rounds per minute. Each shell weighs 1.5 tons, and the initial launch speed can go up to 1,050 meters per second. Damn. Long-range missiles, 3rd generation. The missiles use inertial guidance, flight path calculations through an accelerometer, and position control through a gyro. I always want to say gyro, to fly towards their target, then activates laser homing, where the missile fires a laser at the target to guide itself to accurately hit the kaiju. Anti-ground hunter missile launches high-penetration anti-ground missiles at a long distance, attacking ground kaiju in their weak spots. More technically known as armor-piercing, fin-stabilized, discarding sabot rounds. The penetrator is stick-like and made of tungsten alloy. When the missile strikes the target at high speed of 1,800 meters per second, the penetrator melts along with the kaiju's armor and punctures them. Homing missiles. 3rd generation Sentinel armament. Launches high-powered homing missiles at the kaiju it locks onto. The missile itself does an image analysis of the target and finds the most efficient route to fly in and attack. Because of this, no matter what sort of evasive maneuver the target makes, the missile is guaranteed to hit. Cool. Anti-air bombardment, Jesus. I almost read the file name. 3rd generation Sentinel thing attacks aerial kaiju with multiple anti-air missiles. As this weapon was developed as a close-quarter aerial defense system, it has a short range but a fast response time. Missiles are 2.82 meters in length and have a diameter of 14.61 centimeters. This is a lot of details. Missile rain, my favorites. Oh, hold on. Did I just break this? What the heck? Oh, interesting. Okay, I was like recording something on my computer and then it just stopped working. So let me just keep going. Rapidly launches multiple clusters of missiles. There are 10 smaller missiles inside of each cluster, and the missiles disperse mid-flight, raining down on a wide area. We did that one. Main battery heavy railgun. I used to use railgun like all the time, but then like I found better moves. It's funny how like I stopped using it. How many more are there? Oh my god, there's so many. Alright, we're almost done actually. So let's see. I probably added this to a different episode, so if there was a weird cut, I do apologize. Let's see. Fires a round at high speed through powerful electromagnetic induction. By focusing this model's plentiful oh no! Plentiful electrical energy into the rails, a tremendous amount of Lorentz force. Oh my god, wait, Lorentz force. Did I learn about that in physics? I might have. It's created in the direction of the barrel, and the round is propelled with incredible acceleration. You can see how easily I get distracted. Oh my god, now I don't know what's new. Oh no! I think this was 3rd generation enhanced version of the heavy railgun, modified to greatly increase the amount of electricity input, limit the joule heat generation, and reduce friction. Stun knuckles, 3rd generation Sentinel armament. Attacks with the giant stun guns on each arm, stopping all kaiju movement. Thanks to learning from the flaws of the Type 98's design, namely being used at close range, even the long-range attacker has a melee armament equipped. Nice. Did I reload just so I could see what we were missing? Yes. Okay, so we read this one, I think. Yeah. No, we did stun knuckles. Okay, EMP stunner. 3rd generation Sentinel unleashes an electromagnetic pulse around the Sentinel, stopping all kaiju movement. Unlike the linear EMP attractor of the 1st generation, this weapon affects all kaiju in a large area by expending a plentiful amount of electricity. Arm-mounted convergent lasers, 4th generation. I think this is their basic attack, right? Shoots convergent laser beams from both arms. Its power is equivalent to a few shots of the normal, pulse laser, but easily pierces through armor due to being focused in one direction. 4th generation units are the only Sentinels capable of using laser weapons, the arm-mounted convergent lasers being one of them. Flare torpedo, 4th generation, fires a proximal mine that floats and stays in place, exploding when a kaiju moves near it. Its primary destructive power comes from the heat produced, rather than the impact from the explosion. It differentiates between Sentinel and kaiju by analyzing the reverberations of the radar waves. Which prevents attacking the wrong target. I almost choked on my spit, which is gross, but floating mine. 4th generation, utilizing the 4th generation's mobility, this device releases a number of mines while on the move. It's very fast. When kaiju get near them, they explode, heating their armor and damaging them. Multi-lock missiles, 4th generation, fires multiple homing missiles that automatically target kaiju legs and wings. Oh, cool, I didn't know that. Each missile targets a hostile automatically, so they may not necessarily hit the intended kaiju. Gravity missiles, 4th generation, based on a mechanic, I was like, oh what? Of the simulation game Deimos. Kaiju are drawn toward the point of explosion through gravitational force. F equals, or yeah, it's still, I was like, it's still, it's mg, not, okay, yeah. Not ma, it's mg, because g is the gravitational constant. Okay. Acceleration due to gravity or whatever. In Deimos, this appears as an equipable weapon called Black Hole. Oh, that sounds like an RPG move. Lake Spike, 4th generation, punctures the kaiju's armor and unleashes an electrical attack directly within them. By conducting a high voltage surge of electricity, it destroys the electrical equipment of the kaiju through intense, violent vibrations in the metal molecules. That's so cool. Okay. Shield Repair, 4th generation, modified version of the shield matrix. Medium-sized drones envelop the Sentinel in an electromagnetic field, shield, while, smaller drones are dispersed to repair the damaged portions of the Sentinel. Counter, Sentinel function. When the Sentinel is attacked, it will immediately counterattack. This depends more on the battle senses of the pilot rather than the automated systems of the Sentinel. Oh, okay. Composite ceramic armor, Sentinel equipment. A high defensive effect is achieved through many layers of special ceramic armor. Has an overwhelming defensive capability compared to regular armor, especially against lasers and directional energy weapons, piercing rounds, and even explosive energy rounds. Ah, yeah, material science. Not like that class. Hyper condenser, Sentinel equipment. A modified condenser made to greatly enhance weapon efficiency. The metal plates inside the condenser are 50 nanometers thick, and the space between each plate is only 40 nanometers. An incredibly high performance condenser. That's so cool. Okay. Force cooling device. Yes! Sentinel equipment. Device that was developed to prevent system overheating and structure distortion from repeated use of weaponry. Powerful cooling device that utilizes liquid metal to remove tremendous amounts of heat. Kaiju. Wow. What's a kaiju? I'm kidding. The kaiju are the result of a program created by Ryoko Shinano made of 2188, created to attack the simulated world by utilizing the simulation game Deimos. She had done this to make sure humanity would not survive to see the new world. Girl. Worker. Originally transport drones for construction material. Yeah, sounds about right. Universal control. All humans except for the 15 members of Project ARC are AI constructs that are controlled by universal control. All of us are universal control. Artificial satellite in orbit. Once a probe arrives at a new planet and creates the artificial satellite, it also creates the facility and the growth pods there. Inside the growth pods, all the DNA data is used to start the nurturing process of the 15 project members. The command ship monitors the surface facilities so it can determine whether the final phase needs to be redone before any harm may come to these facilities. Okay, so that all makes sense now. It'll reset, basically creating the 15 people, all of this stuff, if, you know, something were to happen. It's all clicking. Sector 0. Jiro Izumi and Morimura were able to unintentionally skip the loop because Tsukasa Okino sent their data to Sector 0 when the world was about to disappear 2 loops ago. Since then, Sector 0 has been used as a means to skip the loop. It's actually allocated to the virtual world playback machine as a storage region for the massive data that makes up each virtual space. Sector 1 is a virtual space created in order to pass on the culture and knowledge of humanity to the 15 individuals arriving on the new land. Same thing, they're all the same. Facility, in truth, it holds the growth pods and the computers that simulate virtual space. Okay, great. This answers all my questions about whether they're actually on the planet or not. They are, but they're just in the pods. It's like, that would have been a spoiler. For all you Danganronpa fans, you might, in truth it holds the growth pods, blah blah. This facility was constructed on the planet after the terraforming phase was completed, built to last for about 5,000 years. Shootout Dream. It's actually not a dream, but a real event that Jiro Izumi 426 of 2 loops ago and Morimura experienced 1 loop ago. After this incident, Izumi gets captured by the police and Morimura escapes to another sector. Shikishima's Interstellar Development Project. The first phase of this space initiative ends with the dispersal of countless probes carrying the DNA data of the 15 individuals. The second phase ends when the terraforming of the new planet is completed. The final phase refers to the creation of clones based off the DNA data of the 15 individuals, dormant until they safely arrive at their new Earth where they reach 20 years in age. Furthermore, the 15 clones spend their 20 years in a virtual space where they undergo a special training program designed to provide vital knowledge for the final 2 years. Nightmare. This dream is an incident that occurred 1 loop ago, and the person who killed everyone is Jiro Izumi from 2 loops ago. There was a total of 6 deaths, which included Jiro Izumi from 1 loop ago, Sekigahara, Shinonome, Okino, Yakushichi, and Morimura. The 1940s were Sector 5, Miura, Hijiyama, and Karabe were born here. Sector 4, Takamiya, Minami, and Ogata were born there. 2020s is an era of worldwide progress in communications technology, as well as rapid growth in simulated reality and video content. That's accurate. Furthermore, advancements in medical technology vastly improved human longevity. Sector 3, Yakushiji, Kisaragi, and Shu were born there. Moreover, Tetsuya Ida and Miyuki Inaba were born in this era one loop ago. 2060s are characterized by rapid worldwide progress in robotics and AI technology. It's scary to think this could be our future, right? Mars exploration started to gain momentum. Oh, with that, the terraforming project becomes more and more feasible. Sector 2, Sekigahara, Goto, and Shinonome were born there. 2100s, Izumi, Morimura, and Okino were born in this era. Wild. Sekigahara's motorcycle. This motorcycle originally belonged to Morimura, but since Sekigahara was borrowing it from her, both Morimura and Sekigahara are registered as its user. Oh, okay. Rental agreement. This was prepared by the Tamao android, which contains the simulated personality of Tamao Karabe. Yep. The truth! Oh, nice. The place they reside on is planet RS-13 Alpha, 1200 light years from Earth following the Virgo constellation. It has been 20 million years since the probes departed Earth. When the terraforming of the new planet was finished, the cloning facility process from the DNA of the 15 began in the facility area. The city that the 15 believed to be reality was a simulated environment in digital space, while in reality their true bodies were gestating in growth pods. The nanomachines in their brains made their experience feel real. These are the experiences of 15 children who ventured forth into an undiscovered land 20 million years after humanity initiated Project Ark on the brink of extinction. After millennia of wandering through space, they finally find a new home. Wow, oh my god, that's so cute. So nice. Alright, sorry for all the weird cut, guys. There was a lot to read in analysis, so what I likely did is I'm going to add that to the next episode because, surprise, it's not over. And I probably just showed you guys the file for the truth. So what actually happened is, since the ending was not recordable, there was actually a screen that popped up. I don't know if I managed to find it, but basically I'll read to you what it said. I took a picture. It said, the ending entry has been added to the event archives, which I just read for you guys, hopefully. Additional characters can now be viewed in the event archives, which you'll see next episode. It says, you can now restart each protagonist's story from the beginning at the selection screen. Cool. And then the 4th area of destruction has been unlocked. Wait, has it? Oh my god. What the heck is this? Let me go take a peek really quick. Is it just like bonus content? I don't know. Should we do it? You know what? I'll leave that up to you guys. If you guys want me to do it, let me know. And I will. But if no one really wants to see it, I don't know if there's more story. I'm not 100% sure. I might check it out if there's more story. Maybe I'll post them as like bonus episodes, like epilogue episodes. And yeah, I'll do that. But hopefully I included sort of this at the end. I'll leave it here just in case you want to read it. But I guess I'll call it there. Depending on whether or not I do the bonus ones, this won't be the last episode in the series. I'm probably going to finish doing my other bonus episodes where I cut out basically me talking and compile together each character's, you know, like full story arc, which you've probably seen me doing. I'll do that for the rest of them since I have finished it. But other than that, I'll probably do the bonus fights unless you guys don't want to see those. Just let me know. I'm okay with either way. But yeah, I guess I've kind of given my final thoughts. And I read through all the files, which I'll probably either show in this episode or on a bonus one. I might put it after this in case you guys don't want to read it, but we'll see. But yeah, it's really sad, you know, like it's all come to an end. I know I gave my final thoughts on the story being great, destruction. I love the analysis files. It's a great game, you know. Someone in the comments, I forget who it was. I'm so sorry, but you know, you basically said that you feel for it because it didn't get that much hype in the West, and I feel like that happens a lot with some really good like Japanese games. They don't get as much hype or recognition over here in America, which sucks, you know what I mean? But that's just, I don't want to say that's just how it is, but it happens, you know what I mean? But I'm really glad I happened to see this on Facebook, happened to decide, you know what, let's play it, you know what I mean? I had no knowledge of really what was going to happen, or even the company, Vanillaware. I didn't know much about them leading into this. But I'm so happy I did it. It's such a good game. I love everything about it, honestly. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time. It definitely is one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm really sad it's over because I've really had fun. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to post videos of the bonus destruction matches. I might just do it, and then in the next episode, I'll show me reading all the other files too. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. Thank you guys. Real quick, gonna get sappy, but thank you guys so much for your support on this series. You know, I had my whole like medical situation going on in the middle of this series, and it was very heartwarming to come back and see that you guys stuck around to watch me finish it and play it. It's been something that's given me something to look forward to every day. Seeing you guys, you know, comment on it, like it, seeing the number of views. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this journey with me. I think it's definitely been one of the more memorable ones on my channel. And I hope to see you guys on one of my other series. I have Sakuna, Rise and Ruin going on. Hopefully I'm going to buy a copy of the Kingdom Hearts game today at GameStop or Walmart, and I'll get that going. And then Katamari Reroll on the 20th, which I should have right away because I'm buying the digital version. But thank you guys for going on this journey with me. I hope you liked the ending. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about the game, about the series, and whether you want me to do the bonus episodes. I'll plan to do it. If you don't want it, let me know. But I definitely am up for it. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. Remember to take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you on one of my other series. But for the moment, signing off for the last time, potentially, depending on how things go, for 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Thank you guys. Feel free to leave a like, comment, favorite, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do so. Until the next time, lights off, dark out.